Welcome to the 47th episode of Lalitha Sahasranam Stotra. The unconditional source of cosmic energy, the nectar of cosmic energy that is boundless, that is unlimited, is only limited by the individual's sankalpa or power of intent. To the extent of drawing this unconditional source of nectar of cosmic energy, the faculties of intellect, discretion, personality and mind are provided with training to operate in a witness mode or harmonious state, to facilitate the drawing of this unconditional cosmic energy. That is the essence of Lalitha Sahasranam Stotra. Let us move on. The next nama is Mooladharaika Nilaya. Mooladharaika Nilaya. So, the entity or attribute or a characteristic that is residing in Mooladhara, that is having a residence in Mooladhara. So what is that entity? It is nothing but the soul energy. Soul resides in Mooladhara. We have discussed that at Mulakuta Trayakalevara. That the soul or Atma resides in Mooladhara, where center of mass and center of gravity coincides. So the theory that soul resides in the head is incorrect, because soul needs a proper stable position and an anchoring position, and head will not provide that. So the soul is a representation of the super soul, and so those who are not fitting into these four divisions that were performed earlier, and those who are behaving, those who are violating these four, those who are beyond these four divisions and violating all the rules, behaving animalistic. Their actions are kamacharana in an animalistic manner. They have been succumbed to Yamapasa, the noose or snare of Lord Yama, who is responsible to snare the life force at the time of the death. So those who are not fitting into these four the divisions that were performed earlier, they are succumbed to Yamapasa, the snare, the noose of Yama, Lord Yama. So their faculty of intellect is under the control of Yamapasa. Right in the beginning, the Ragaswarupa Pasaja Krodhakarankusojvala, in that Nama we have covered that faculty of intellect is subjected to, it's controlled or subjected to Yamapasa, the snare of Yama, while um, while the faculty of discretion is controlled through ankusam, the sharp edge object. So the faculty of intellect is taken in control through ankusham, and faculty of intellect is through pasham, and faculty of discretion through ankusam. So those who are succumbed to yamapasha, their faculty of intellect is not in their control, obviously. So that's why they are behaving like animal behavior. So, and they're not able to saturate because they're not able to accommodate in any of the divisions. So for such people, the only remedy left is to ignite their soul energy that is in Mooladhara. So through this Nama Mooladhara Ikanilya, the ignition of their soul energy that is present in Mooladhara Chakra happens. So that is the essence of Mooladhara Ikanilya. The next Nama is Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini. So this sloka, one sloka, Mooladhara Ikanilya, Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini. So the Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini. So Brahma Grandhi is the grandhi or a knot that resides, that is situated between Swadhisthana and Manipuraka chakras. So Brahma Grandhi Vedini is the force that can penetrate through this knot. So a knot is you need two ends, one to tie a knot, at least two ends to tie a knot. And here the two ends are the Swadhisthana chakra and Manipuraka chakra. So in our body there are 7 chakras, Kundalini chakras, starting from Mooladhara, then Swadhisthana, Manipuraka, Anahata, Visuddhi, Agna chakra and Sahasra chakra finally. So for each of these 2 chakras there is a knot situated. So starting from Brahma Grandhi, then Vishnu Grandhi, and finally Rudra Grandhi. Okay. Now, so the Mooladhara itself is that's the location of the presence of the soul energy. Also, it provides a proper anchor to the body. The stability, the external earth element is connected to the Mooladhara, and that's why Lord Ganesha also resides in Mooladhara. If one wants to sit comfortably, sit stable in a stable position, to have the patience, then this Mooladhara stability is required. So Mooladhara also receives the nourishment from the Mother Earth. So the energy of Kundalini emanates from Mooladhara. That is the soul energy. And this energy, it is the content of this energy. It has got the heavy elements of water mainly, and through the revolution, clockwise revolution of Mooladhara chakra, this heavy water element the current of this heavy water element, um, it traverses upward, and the heaviness of the water element, the extent of heaviness of the water element depends on the extent of energy of the soul, and of course the extent of the speed at which, the revolution speed at which the Muladhara chakra revolves. So this heavy element of the flow, it has got all the elements within, although it is water liquefied, but within the liquid it has got all the 5 elements, that is earth, fire, air, as well as the sky element. So when, due to the oscillation or the revolution of the Muladhara chakra, it traverses upward and encounters the Swadhisthana chakra, and through the effects of revolution of the Swadhisthana chakra, it gets further rarefied. This heaviness in the energy flow gets further rarefied, and the rarefied proportion traverses further upward from Swadhisthana chakra. So what is being filtered or what is being blocked, it goes downward from the Swadhisthana chakra back to towards the Muladhara chakra. So that's why all the heavy elements, the toxins in our body, we eject them out. We through the various mechanisms, like through the corridors of the urine or through the corridors of the excretion. So this process is related to the Kundalini energy, flow of the Kundalini energy also. So what is being rarefied in Swadhisthana chakra, it traverses upward, and what is being blocked, the heavy elements that are blocked, return back towards the Muladhara. So what has the flow that is emanated from the Swadhisthana, that is external to Swadhisthana chakra. So this flow now encounters the Brahma grandhi, the knot that is residing between the Swadhisthana and the Manipuraka. This Brahma grandhi is exactly the navel position in our body. So as already been discussed, the Brahma grandhi means knot. So we need 2 ends, minimum 2 ends to tie the knot. So these 2 ends for this Brahma grandhi are Swadhisthana and Manipuraka chakra. So above Brahma grandhi is Manipuraka, below Brahma grandhi is Swadhisthana chakra. So what is being the energy, that is the flow of energy that has reached Brahma grandhi, it is rarefied from Muladhara, further rarefied from the revolution of Swadhisthana. So whatever is the required water proportion for the nourishment of the rest of the body, that much proportion is kept, and the remaining elements, the heavy elements are being filtered in Brahma grandhi. Brahma grandhi acts as a filter element, while the revolution of the chakras, it kind of gives acceleration to the flow of energy, and hence through that acceleration, through the inertia effects, the heavy elements are being blocked, the Brahma Grandhi works on the principle of filtering. So it filters the heaviness in the flow, and only the necessary proportion of the water is being restored in the Brahma Grandhi. Rest of the portion is being filtered and then sent back. So that means the water proportion is limited to Brahma Grandhi in the flow, Kundalini flow. The water proportion is limited to the Brahma Grandhi. So beyond Brahma Grandhi, so whatever the energy flow that reaches Manipuraka, so it is completely filled with earth element. Its major proportion is the earth element. Within that earth element, there may be little bit of the water element in the form of a moisture or whatever, but there is no water element as such. So this filtering, it is a portfolio of faculty of discretion, but faculty of discretion resides in Anahata. So how come the Brahma Grandhi is performing the faculty of discretion job? So in the soul energy that is residing in Muladhara, so the soul has all impressions of all the faculties in the body. So through those characteristics, Brahma Grandhi has performed the task of discretion, of filtering. So why this has to happen? So those who are not able to accommodate themselves in a community, in a family, those who are not part of this apara vidya, that is in akula, that is kulamruta ikrasa sanketa palini, kulangana kulantasta kaulini kulayogini, and those who are not able to fit, they have been transformed through akula, that is paravidya. Those who cannot be transformed, those who are not fitting into the apara, they have been transformed through para, through akula. Akula samayandastha samayacha. Those who are not able to fit in apara also, they have been transformed through paraapara. That is akula samayantastha samayacharata para. And those who are not able to fit in the paraapara vidya, vasikarana also, they have been subjected to the para of paraapara. Okay. Now, so these are various filtration processes, and there have been those who are transformed through various approaches, various methods. They have been subjected towards the path of saturation. That is the only purpose. It is not a forced conversion or anything like that. It is only towards the soul saturation of the individuals that these various techniques are being employed by Universal Mother. Now those who do not fit into para of paraapara also, so the only other option is, or the next option is for the Universal Mother, for those individuals who do not fit into the category of paraapara, to ignite their soul energy, that is through Muladhara Ekanalaya, Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini. So they have been taken in control by igniting their soul energy. That means to turn them inward. So through this sloka, Muladhara Ekanalaya, Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini, these individuals who are beyond para, apara, paraapara, and para of paraapara. So these four divisions, they are beyond these four divisions. So they do not want to fit into any of these four divisions. So for such individuals, the technique is to ignite their soul energy. That is Muladhara Ignalya, Brahma Grandhi, Vibhedini. So through this sloka, Muladhara Ignalya provides training to the faculty of intellect. And Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini provides training to the faculty of discretion, because it is doing the filtering process, and just like the faculty of discretion, while Muladhara Ignalya is the presence where the energy flow is mainly driven by the water, the heaviness of the water, and water is faculty of intellect. Therefore, Muladhara Ignalya, Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini provides training to faculty of intellect and faculty of discretion. So the next nama is Manipuranta Rudita. So Manipura Antarudita, this Manipuraka Chakra is the chakra that is beyond Brahma Grandhi. So on either side of Brahma Grandhi is Manipuraka and Swadhisthana. So where there is a lot of potency, the money means the gemstones, the jewels, the precious stones, and these are found where there is a lot of fertility, lot of potency, where there is sufficient sara or potency, there is sufficient water bodies, sufficient that is mixed with the earth crust. So Manipura Antarudita means the naturally formed gems, precious stones that are reflecting the fertility or potency. So these gemstones, the precious stones are usually found at the basins, river basins, or where there is a lot of fertility. So this Manipuraka Chakra is a reflection of that, because it is situated beyond the Brahma Grandhi, just in the neighborhood of the Brahma Grandhi, and Brahma Grandhi acts like a filter, and only the potency, highest potency, is being passed to the Manipuraka Chakra through Brahma Grandhi. So what is the purpose of this? What is the benefit of these gemstones and precious stones? Now, in the past, Kurvindamani Sreni Kanatkoti Ramandita, Navavidruma Bimba Sri Nyakar Radhanachada, Kameswara Premaratna Maniprati Pranastani, Manikya Maktakara Janudvai Virajita, Sarvaruna Navadjangi, Sarvabharana Bhushita, Chintamani Guhantasta Panchabrahma Sanastita. So in these various slokas and namas, the monies, the precious stones, the gemstones were being covered. So all these are originated from Manipuraka Chakra. So the previous nama, all these various gemstones are as a result of the potency level at the Manipuraka Chakra. The previous nama, the Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini, it is terminated with E. So E means it is incomplete, because it has not the action or karmachana, it starts from brahma grandhi, that is akara, and then goes, it has to complete the loop. Is rudra grandhi, so after then it has to come back to the akara or akara. So that's an indication that it is complete. So if it is, since this nama brahma grandhi vibhedini is terminating with E, that is Anahata Chakra, so it has not gone to the Rudra Grandhi, so it is incomplete. So it terminates into the next nama, that is Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini is terminating into Manipuranta Rudita. So the fact that it is terminating into Manipuranta Rudita is an indication that the potency of Brahma Grandhi Vibhedini is passed to Manipura Chakra to make these gemstones, to nourish these gemstones, various gemstones and precious stones. So that is the essence of the Manipuranta Rudita. Vishnu next nama is Vishnu Grandhi Vibhedini. So the energy flow that is started from Muladhara Chakra, past Muladhara and reaches Swadhisthana Chakra, where the heavy elements are being sent back or blocked, and from Swadhisthana it goes to Brahma Grandhi, where the water element is being filtered. So therefore Brahma Grandhi has, the knot of Brahma Grandhi has both water and the earth element within it. So beyond Brahma Grandhi is only earth element in the energy flow that takes place, which passes through the Manipura Chakra, and this earth element filled with the water, that is the fertility of the earth element, is resulting in the gemstones and precious stones in Manipura Chakra. Now, the energy flow that is beyond Manipura Chakra, so it now passes to, so it gets further rarefied, further it becomes light, and passed to the Anahata Chakra, the next chakra that is beyond Manipura Chakra. So through the revolution of the Anahata Chakra, the earthly element in the energy flow gets earthly element gets the friction through the revolution of the Anahata Chakra, and the fire element gets originated through the revolution of the Anahata Chakra. So the energy flow that is beyond Anahata Chakra is mainly it contains the earth element and the fire element in the energy flow. And this energy flow is now, it now reaches the Vishnu Grandhi, which is the knot connecting Visuddhi Chakra and Anahata Chakra. And there's a filtering that takes place here, Vishnu Grandhi knot. And this filter, it filters, what does it filter? It filters the earth element. It blocks the earth element and lets only the fire element major proportion is the fire element. So there may be small impressions of the earth element and the vapor form of the water element present, but it has got only the fire element beyond Vishnu Grandhi. So it filters, and the energy flow beyond Vishnu Grandhi is mainly uh, the fire element. So that is Vishnu Grandhi Vibhedini. So therefore, so those who are not able to fit in para, apara, paraapara, and para of apara, who are being subjected to soul ignition of their soul, and the five elements within their body have been restored through these various grandhis. That is Brahma Grandhi, Vishnu Grandhi, and these chakras, Kundalini chakras. So through this nama, through this sloka, Manipuranta Rudita Vishnu Grandhi Vibhedini. Manipuranta Rudita provides training to the faculty of personality, the gemstones, the precious stones, the radiance of these various jewels. It is an indication of the personality or ego. Vishnu Grandhi Vibhedini, there is a filtering that took place here, and Vishnu Grandhi is closest to Anahata, just above, just north of Anahata Chakra, and Anahata Chakra is the residence of faculty of discretion. So therefore Vishnu Grandhi Vibhedini provides training to the faculty of discretion. So through this nama, Manipuranta Rudita Vishnu Grandhi Vibhedini, faculty of intellect and faculty of discretion receive training. The remaining namas we will explore in the next episode. Thank you.